Artists. Today is day one of the Brush Blitz sale. And today it is the multitasker brush. And not only is it brushes, but it is a collection. So it's going to come with the suede lip liner and the demi balm. Now I have this half of my face done. I hopped on Facebook first. If you are not a part of my Facebook VIP group, follow the link. It's in the description, and I highly, highly recommend to go join. I could share so much more, but I won't bug you. I promise. I'm not going to do extra work. No, I'm not going to bug you, but I will always let you know when sales are. I do lives and tutorials in there also, and post a lot of resources for you. If you are just learning Seint, I mean, it's hard, it's different until you get it, which you do get it. Like, it becomes like you could do it in your sleep. It's so easy, but it's nice to have different things, different resources. So go hop on my live. It's in my description. And now I'm going to finish this side. So today, like I said, the brush collection comes with the amazing multitasker brush. And a lot of people think that this collection is just for your lips. That is just to line your lips with suede. It's a lip liner and just the balm like chapstick. My friends, there is so much more that you can do with this collection. And so that's why I wanted to jump on to really just be able to show you what Seint can do, how versatile this is. So I'm actually going to start with my demi balm. Yes, you might think it's like a lipstick, a chapstick. My friends, it does so much more. It really is for your entire face, especially your crepey under eyes. Okay, swipe some of that balm underneath. It is going to lock in any of that moisturizer, any of your skin prep, and it is going to keep it dewy and fresh. And you're not going to need as much makeup because your skin is just going to be supple and just nice, really pretty glow. Also, if you have any dry spots, like I've had this breakout here, it's healing, but it's kind of just a dry spot. Pop some balm on it. If you have dryness, especially around your nose or on your chin, around your mouth, pop it on. I had a dry spot for some reason right here. I don't know if it's from wearing my sunglasses and sweating. That sounds gross, but I just popped it on for a few days and it hasn't bugged me since. So it really is a fantastic extra that you're like, oh, I thought it was just for the lips. No, it is fantastic. And before I forget, if you're someone who likes cream eyeshadows, the balm, you just get some of it out. You could even put it on the back of your hand. Get into any of your eyeshadows, brush some in it, mix it up, and you've made a cream eyeshadow. I mean, like, how phenomenal is that? When somebody told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, my mind is blown. So it's so good. It's not just for like your lips. Okay, let's move on. Okay, the next thing is suede lip liner. You might think that it's just for your lips. My friends, no. If you look, I used it as my contour and my bronzer. Like, it was an all-in-one thing. I'm going to go into my detail brush, and I'm going to show you how pretty and how gorgeous it is. But the better thing, how many of you have hyperpigmentation? I have melasma right here. You can't even freaking see it. It does such a great job of camouflaging. You know, they're like those dirty spots. It looks like I have dirt on my forehead right there. And a lot of like the mamas have melasma or age spots. Any hyperpigmentation that you have, suede is a fantastic corrector. It just helps to camouflage any of those spots that you may have. Even if you have freckles, sometimes the other contours can bring those out more, or if it just kind of turns them a little bit more, suede is a really great option. So I'm just gonna tap into it with my detail brush, and I'm gonna do it just like how I do my contour. So you can see how creamy it is, and I'm just gonna brush it the tops of my forehead, just like where I put my contour. That's what I'm using it as. But you can see it's a really pretty color. And I know some friends who use it as bronzer, some friends who use it as contour, and today I'm just doing a one and done. A one and done. Let's say you're going somewhere and you don't have a lot of room in your compact, maybe a vacation. You can use suede lip liner to line your lips, to cover your hyperpigmentation, and as your contour and your bronzer. Why not, my friends? I'm going to even bring it down below my jaw, hide some of these jowls that are popping up. More like popping out. Okay, and you just kind of sweep it underneath just like that. I also could use it as my nose contour. but I'm actually going to go into the multitasker brush. This is the brush that's involved or in the collection. And I'm going to use the kind of flat part that you would think that was just for your lips. No, my friends. You're going to pop it into your suede. And I'm not great at contouring my nose, but you just draw a line at that top part, bring it into your brow. I'm going to fix this side a little bit. And you're just going to bring it to your brow and down, and you can kind of pin it off like that. But I mean, really, this is a lip brush that you could use as your nose contour. Okay. Now I'm going to jump to my highlights real quick. I'm going to go into, let's see, my 3D brush. I like my 3D brush. All right, and I'm going to pop into, I have Athens right now. It's my main highlight. Now this brush is not in the collection today. And I know, I'm trying to think, my brain is not working today, but the detail brush is actually in a fantastic collection. If you need a lot of brushes or you want just like a second set, the detail brush and a lot of the other really heavy hitters, like I think it's called like the Best Friend collection, is available Thursday. All right, so I'm just tapping this on. All right, there's my main highlight. I'm actually going to use my multitasker brush. I mean, I told you this video is going to be about this brush. I'm going to use my multitasker brush. I did use the suede lip liner, so I'm actually going to just brush it off on a towel. I always keep a microfiber towel. This is Seint's, but you could use any. I have a whole bunch from Walmart, and you're just going to wipe it off, and I'm going to use it to do my brightening. So here's my brightening. I'm just going to tap into it. And actually, it's really nice for your under eyes. You can really pinpoint exactly where you need that extra coverage or where you need it. Now, I have a lot of discoloration on my lids. I'm just going to pop some of that on there. I'm going to pop it in between my brows. Now, this is the great part about the multitasker brush, again, for the nose. It's going to give you the perfect line down the center of that. Do you see how perfect that is? Oh my gosh, I could never do it that good. Oh, it's funny. I always use the detail brush and the small end of it. Let me see. This guy, and I never get such a clean nose contour. What have I been doing my whole life? All right, I'm going to tap it, my Cupid's bow, and my chin, and that's where your brightener is going to go. Let's blend this out. 3D brush again. I've already done this side. And you're going to start in your highlight areas. Get the eyelid, the forehead. You're going to go up. Okay, you're going to get to your contour bronzer, my suede lip liner, and you're going to blend that up. Now, all these are buildable, even your suede lip liner. So after you blend, if you're like, oh, I want a little bit more, then just add a little bit more. There's no issue. I've been a mess this morning. There's no issue with just adding a little bit more if you feel like you've blended it out too much. I do it all the time, and I've been using this makeup for like 16 months, a year and a half about. So it's okay if you need to build up. And actually, that's the smartest tip I can give you is start light. This is buildable, so you can build up the coverage. But if you put it too much on, it's harder to go work backwards than it is to just build it slowly until you get the coverage and color that you want, because less is more. If you have fine lines, wrinkles, texture, pores, anything like that, less is always more. Even if you're oily or you're like, oh, I'm feeling so greasy. You've put too much on, my friend. I'm going to use my Perfector sponge. And I'm just going to tap this. You could even just use your finger. Oh, my kids they're being sweet. They're letting me do this. I love you guys. All right. So there's my face with suede and just my highlights. But you can see it still gives me the illusion of contour and a bronzer mixed. It's a beautiful, but you could also use it as either or. All right, let's move on. I am a dork and I took notes, so let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. I think I've been good. Okay, here's the thing about the collection. It's $47. You need $50 for free shipping. You know what? That sounds like a shopping moment to me. So if you're like, well, what can I get? Because I'm a person, I dislike, I should not say hate. I dislike paying for shipping. I'm the person who's like, oh, I need $30 more. I'm going to spend the $30 more. It's just who I am. Anyways, if you're like me and you don't want to pay for shipping, you're like, if I'm going to spend something, I want to at least get something out of it. This is a Demi 6. It is so cute, but you can fit 3 large tins in here. And so since the collection already comes with the balm and the lip liner, this is a perfect lip kit to keep in your purse, to keep anywhere, maybe at work, or if you're going to the pool, you just want to touch up. You'll have your balm, you'll have your lip liner, and then use that third spot to get either, we have our shades of the season. These are only available now. We have so many cute summer colors though. I did swatch. This is Summer Love. It is a gloss. This is Desert Sunset if you're more warm. This is La Cienega, which I'm going to show you. And then this is Wildflower, which is only available. It's limited edition. These are these colors. So here's Summer Love. You can tell it's more mauve-y. Here's Desert Sunset, La Cienega, and then this is Wildflower. I love Wildflower because it's just a really cute pink. If you're looking for another pink though, there's Ibiza, which is more nude. If you're looking for a really great pink for the summer, pink grapefruit. Pink grapefruit. If you don't have pink grapefruit, I highly suggest that you add that to your palette. All right, so here though is Wildflower. You can see it's just a really cute, soft little pink, but it's so cute. And you could do it as natural as you want or as bold as you want. I like cheeks. And I feel like your cheek kind of dims a little bit. So I always go a little heavy, especially if you're going to put powder on top. Okay. Now, if you wanted an illuminator, you know how we always pop an illuminator on our cheek? The balm. If you don't like the shimmers, because I know a lot of times people, they don't want extra shimmer, but they want that glow that Seint is known for. Pop some Demi Balm, this is in the collection, right on your cheek. And it is going to give you the most natural, dewy finish. You're going to be like a glowing goddess. It is so pretty. So just pop it on your cheek right there and it'll be your illuminator. You could do it on your brow bone, the inner corner of your eye, pop it on your nose, your lips, especially your lips. If you're going to get a satin, everything that I showed you other than Wildflower was a gloss. If though you would get some of the satin, they're matte lip and cheeks, you're going to want that balm. You're going to want it, I promise, because when you put it on, it is matte. So it is going to be a little bit more dry. I always pop a balm on top to make it more of a gloss or a little bit more hydrated look. And so the gloss is not, it's seriously so many uses. Okay, I'm going to do my brows. So here's my face. Not bad for using a lip liner as a contour and bronzer. So I'm going to go back into the multitasker brush and I'm going to tap. You could use either end. I'll use the small end and you're just going to tap into the lip liner and I'm going to fill in my brows. I kind of like when I have where I've used one color, I like using my contour to fill in my brows because I feel it's like the same warmth or same coolness. It's the same color. So it just kind of makes my face all work together. But really, you just brush it in. I'm not a person to spend hours on my brows, people. I'm like the real mom. My kids are literally screaming and I'm hoping that they aren't killing each other yet. All right, take any spoolie you have and just brush that out. They're actually laughing. So you know what? I still have time. Okay, so this is suede lip liner in my brows. Like pretty cool. Okay, let's get into our eyes real quick. I am gonna go into Vanilla Dust. The Vanilla Dust, it is the best. I love having my powder in my palette. If you don't like the extra shiny dew all over your face, like I love it on my cheeks. I don't hit my cheeks with the powder, but I do hit my highlight areas and anywhere I want it to stay, or definitely to set my lids since I put the brightener on it. Okay, I'm doing a very simple eye. I'm gonna go into basic, but first I need to clean off my brush. I'm gonna go into basic. I'm going to show you how to use the multitasker brush. Oh, my kids are playing. Why are they so cute sometimes? I'm going to do kind of like a halo look. So I'm going to bring it all the way down. Okay, I'm going to tap into oak, which I have in this palette because I want to show you something you can do with your multitasker brush. Okay, so I'm going to tap into oak. I'm just going to deepen that corner. Just keep it right there on the outside. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop some drift. If you don't have drift, #1 shimmer, right there in the center. If you wanted to make this pop even more, you are going to take your multitasker brush. I'm going to take dry it on my towel. You're going to take your highlight. I'm going to take my my brightening highlight. Tap it with your multitasker brush right in that center. Go back into drift. You can use your finger or the multitasker brush and just pop it. And do you see how much more it stands out? If you have a night out and you really want your eye to pop, look at that. This has no highlight, and this has the highlight and drift, and you could tell how much brighter and more intense it is. Okay, I always like to go back to that first color and just kind of blend it out, make sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, so let's show you now what you can do with the multitasker brush as a liner. So on this side, I've lined my upper lid and my bottom with this brush. If you have a setting spray with a lid, the lid helps so much. Spray your setting spray into that. You don't need a lot, very, very little. You could do either end. I actually like this flat end. It kind of makes it easier I'm not great, not the steadiest hand, especially on this side. So I'm gonna use this fat part, and you just tap into the setting spray, and I'm gonna tap into oak. These are all eyeshadows that you can use as liners. Use your setting spray, use one of these. So this is Salem, which is dark, like black. This is oak, a medium brown. Trust is a darker brown. And then I picked some fun colors. This is Midnight if you want a purple liner. Revival, a lot of people use Revival as a liner. A lot of people, it's really pretty. But if you're feeling bold, or if it's the 4th of July and you want a really pretty liner, this is Dabadi. There's even Denim. Try a bright, bold liner. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna stick to plain because that's how I'm feeling today. This is also Black Friday. This is the Seint's Cream eyeliner. You could do the same thing. You don't need setting spray, but you'd put this on with this brush, and then I would take Salem and just set, because it is a cream eyeliner. Okay, anyways, when you go onto the outside. Don't go right in the middle of your eyeshadow where it's kind of dipped already from your brush. I'm gonna go on the outside, tap into it. I just need a little bit. And I'm literally just gonna smudge it into my lash line. If you need more, you just pick up more. My brush is still totally wet. And you just bring it across your lid. Even give yourself a wing. Just like that. All right, so there's my liner. You know how you're trying to make things even and they don't go even? Especially when you do one side and then you have to go back and do the other side. I grabbed a little bit more. I'm gonna get this lower lash line. But this is gonna stay all day because of that setting spray. My brush is still wet. I'm gonna actually try to make this a little bit more even, a little darker. But because this is creams and eyeshadows and setting spray, they're all buildable. You just kind of keep going until you get the look you want. All right, I'm not gonna curl these lashes. I am gonna put some mascara on. My kids, if you could hear them, at least they're not screaming. Okay. So a lot of my face today I did with suede lip liner, with the balm, and with the multitasker brush. So it's not just a collection that you would think just for your lips. If you don't want to pay for shipping, remember, go look at the Demi 6, or yeah, the Demi 6. This is a great, cute little purse palette. Look how pretty it is. Do you see how pretty that is? It's worth it just to own. Go pick this up. Pick up any of the lip and cheeks that are for the shade of the season, or any of the ones that you just want and you haven't gotten yet. I have a lot of pink ones. If you want to know which colors I could recommend for you, let me know. Grab an eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is only 14 bucks. Grab any eyeshadow to do as your liner, or just to grab an eyeshadow, or grab a shine paper. These are only 12 bucks, I believe. You don't need the silver case. That's just extra. You don't need it. It closes. So save your money, honey, and just buy these shine papers. It's like the old school blotting papers. You know, I remember this like in junior high, and just at the end of the day, especially it's summer, go pick this up, and it's going to pick up any extra oil that you have on your face. And then you're not paying for shipping. All right, my face is done. I'm going to set with my favorite setting spray. This is Charlotte Tilbury. Just a neutral face today. There we go. If you have any questions, if you're interested, the link is below. It has the shopping link. It is a new and featured if you want to pick up the brush collection. Only available today, 24 hours. Don't miss out. I will be going live the next 4 days. I was like 4 days, so that was just 3. 4 days to show you the collections and everything you can do. Seint is versatile. So when you see these collections, don't just get boxed in thinking that, oh, it's only for my lips. I did so much on my face today with this little teeny tiny brush with a lip liner and with balm. So if you have any questions, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. Go check me out. Go join my Facebook group so that you can learn more, get more resources. I promise I will not bug. All right. Bye, everybody.